Hello again. Good day. So, I'll be showing you some problems related to creation of cash flow. So, cash flow diagram is very important tool in an economic analysis, especially when the cash flow series is complex. So, it is a graphical representation of cash flows drawn on a time scale. So the diagram includes what is known, what is estimated, and what is needed. And when the cash flow diagram is complete, another person should be able to work the problem by looking at the diagram. So here is an example that we will use for today in creating a cash flow diagram. So we have Jack and Finn's investment as shown in the figure. So Jack invested $4,000 a year from the age of 20 to 40 at 10% return. So he will retire at 65 years old with a total money of 957,755 cents. On the other hand, Finn invested $4,000 a year from the age of 40 to 60 at 10% return. Finn will retire at the age of 65 with a total money of $368,967.84. Now we will create cash flow diagrams for Jack and Finn. So we must remember that we need to separate the cash flows for Jack and cash flow for Finn. So first, we create a cash flow diagram for Jack. So we identify first the known in the given statement. So first, we have the given annuity of $4,000 that is invested per year. We also have the interest rate of 10%, the number of years, 20 years, and the timelines. We have T1 is equal to 0 when Jack started investing the money at the age of 20 years. T2 is equal to 20 when Jack is at 40 years old, while T3 is equal to 35 when Jack is 65 years old. So, first, we create a horizontal diagram and then create and put the T as the number of years, which is the time scale for our cash flow diagram. So we could also use time scales, days and months depending on the given problem. At this case, we will use time scale of years. And then we will identify the timelines, the T1 and the T2, which is given in the statement. And the annuity, which is $4,000 that is deposited on a yearly basis. But so the annuity started from T1 is equal to 0 and T2 is equal to 20. These are the number of investments that is invested by Jack. So notice that the direction of the lines are all on a downward direction. And notice that all the lengths of these downward lines are equal since the annuity are all equal, which is equal to $4,000. So we could also use different lengths depending on the different amounts in the cash flow. So notice that it's in downward position. We designate the downward position as negative cash flows. So at this case, the investments of Jack is considered as negative cash flows or outflows provided by Jack. Now at the age of 65 years old, Jack will retire at the money of 65 at the money of $957,007.55. So in the cash flow diagram, we also include the interest rate and the number of years. So we indicate it in the upper portion of horizontal bar. So at T is equal to 35, when Jack is 65 years old, he will now have a total money of $957,007.55. Notice that the direction now of the vertical line is upward, showing that Jack will be able to receive this amount at the age of 65 years old. So this is the cash flow diagram showing Jack's investment and the amount of money for the duration of 35 years. Now we will create Finn's cash flow diagram. So we identify the given in the statement. We have the annuity, total of $4,000, the interest rate of 10%, and the number of years of 20 years. And then we have the timelines. 0 when Finn is at 40 years old when he started investing money. T2 is 20 when Finn is at 60 years old when he stopped investing money. And T3 is equal to 25 when Finn is at 65 years old when he will retire. So first we create a horizontal line and then we indicate the time scale T in years, and then we identified or include the cash outflow pointing downward, the number of years T1 and T2, which is 0 and 20. So the cash flows annuity of $4,000 is in downward position, and then we create also the A is equal to $4,000 near the direction of the vertical lines. And then we include the I of 10% and the N of 20 years. And at T is equal to 25, we create a vertical line pointing upward showing Finn's investment at the age of 65 years old for a total of $368,967.84. So this is the cash flow diagram showing Finn's investment and his money at his retirement. So that is all. Thank you.